All right, good evening and welcome to Draw 9 of the 2026 Kayser Bonspiel here at the Potomac Curling Club, right outside of Washington, D.C. My name is Laura Weiss, and I'll be commentating tonight with Mike Steele. We are delighted to commentate on our games tonight, and we just want to give you a little bit of background of what you're going to be hearing and seeing. If you're tuning in, we are on two different feeds tonight. One is the AD feed, so Sheet A and Sheet D. And Sheet A and Sheet D, we can't see quite well from our vantage point, so we're going to be commentating for the most part on Sheet B and Sheet C. So our voices will actually be broadcast on both streams, but we'll probably primarily be commentating on Sheet B and C because that's right in front of us. All the teams tonight for the 2026 Kayser Bonspiel are on at least their next set of games. Coming from all over, tonight we have Redwoods amongst the Tetons versus Mean Green Machine. The Washington Stone Monument versus Sheetstorm, Sequoia Sweeps versus Mount Rushmore, and you Sweep It versus Big Park Energy. All the teams, for the most part now, have already done their coin tosses, and they're on their first ends. In a second, we will start commenting on the games. You can join the feed. Feel free to comment on the live stream. We are able to check that occasionally and answer your questions. I know we have a lot of listeners that are not typical curlers, and we'll try our best. Sometimes we get to use our telestrator and show you exactly what's going on and make our very expert opinions. Yeah. Also joining us tonight is Jim Graves, who's not unmuted, but if he wants to talk, I could unmute him. Would you like to talk? All right, you can talk now.
All right.
Just make sure. I think you have to put it right in front of your. There you go.
All right, there we go.
I hear. Hopefully you all can hear us. Jim Graves, Mike Steele, and Laura Weiss. And I think because, Jim, you have the outers, if you want to do some commenting for our people listening on Sheet A or keep an eye on D, we can do B and C because we have a harder time seeing those
That
sheets
sounds like
over
a good
there.
idea. I'll keep an eye on what's going on the edges.
All right, so on Sheet B, we've got Mean Green Machine is Team Red, and Redwoods Tetons, Team Yellow. And right now on Sheet B, at the end of one, we've already got some nice guards out in front. Redwoods Tetons has her first stone biting at the top of the house. And Mean Green Machine about to throw their second of their leads rocks. On Sheet C, just to catch you up over there, we have Washington Stone Monument on the red team, Sheetstorm on the yellow team. And looks like Washington Stone Monument's already got one nice guarded red stone. You can still get to it back there, but some guards out in front for Sheetstorm, and they are also now on their second set of stones from their second. So catching you up on their game, they're about to move to Vice Rocks for the end of their Sheet 1. We will be with you all evening, so if you're going to be joining for the next set of games, there are two sets of games this evening. The next set will start at 9:15. Last night we ran a little late, started at about 9:30.
Hello.
Hi, you're joining us. We're so glad.
Yes, I'm Mike Steele, joining you now. I've been setting up all the scoreboards in our software to get the scores to show up correctly on the screen.
Jim is going to comment on A and D as best he can, keep people at home up to date.
All right.
I think earlier today, people tended to have both streams up next to each other, so.
All right.
Then our comments will make much more sense.
Did we already explain that they're going to hear
Yeah.
us on both feeds, even though Laura and I are mostly
If you're
talking
hearing an
about
echo,
Sheets B and
that's
C?
why.
We did. We did.
Sheet B is 2 teams from Potomac, 2 of the home teams out there. At least partially teams from Potomac. So we have lots of friends playing on Sheet B. And Sheet C is a team from Triangle versus a team from Rochester, I believe. It's Sheetstorm with the yellow rocks is from Triangle. Washing Stone Monument with the red rocks on C is from Rochester. A lot of guards up on Sheet C already. Yellow's got 4 guards out there, plus 1 hanging around at the back. A few staggered guards on Sheet B, but an open path to get into the 4-foot.
So for those of you at home that are wondering about these team names, there's a theme for all the Bonspiels. The theme for this Bonspiel was national parks.
Yes.
And you may come across a few teams this weekend that sound very similar. We've had a lot of fun commenting on some of them.
Lots of people came up with the same puns around Yellowstone.
Yes, I'm told that from one of the coordinators that they got a lot of Yellowstone names. In fact, almost everybody had some sort of a Yellowstone pun. So
Yes.
convinced some of them to change their name.
We had 3 of them at the same time when we did these games last night.
Yeah, so we just started saying yellow rocks and red rocks.
Yes.
Much
What I
easier.
hate is when someone with a Yellowstone name isn't actually throwing the Yellowstone.
That happened last night. It was
Yeah.
Yellowstones versus Yellowstones, and they couldn't both be Yellowstones.
I think
But
one
we
of them
don't-
was actually we picked the Yellowstones, and they did not pick
They did not get the
Yellowstones.
Yellowstones. We don't have any Yellowstones out there right now. We do have a Mount Rushmore. There's another Mount Rushmore pun in the team names that I think we'll see at the 9:15 game tonight.
One mount spelled out, one MT.
Yes.
All right, on sheet B, we have the first of the Vice's racks out away. Looks like they're going to try and draw past
That's
these
slowing
guards.
down.
They are sweeping hard, but
Can
they
they
got
get
it.
it?
Oh,
They just bounced. Oh, they get a biter, though.
It was like just past.
So Yellow's got 3 in there.
A really well guarded cloud of guards over here on sheet C. Washington Stone has 2 in there. It looks like they're going to try and get
Here
a
comes
third
another,
one, right?
Yep, another
Maybe
red
they're
rock
gonna
coming
guard.
down.
Maybe it's a guard.
They're not sweeping. Now they're starting to sweep as it gets close to the hog line. Starting to sweep hard for line to get it past that guard.
Really want
I
a
don't
guard.
think it's.
Oh, a little
I
bit
think they
too
wanted
much.
a guard and it over curled, and
Yeah.
it's not going to really do anything there in between the 2 yellows.
Peeled a guard off over here on sheet B.
Yep, peeled a guard off to the side, left their own. So the Redwoods are going to try and draw another one into the house now that left side, the right side's open.
A and B were over to Skipstones. Or pardon me, A and D.
I think, is that Andrea just throwing over here? Wide. On sheet B, looks like she's trying, but it's a little heavy. We're just going to sweep it out of the back. If you're joining us for the first time, that's something that the other team can do. They can try and sweep it out, but
Didn't get it out the back. It's still hanging around there at the back.
once
Yellow The Redwoods now have 4 rocks in the house.
A good question that we always get from our listeners is why can they sweep the other team's stones? Well, they can't until it passes the center of the button. So once it passes that center line, the other team is allowed to help promote that stone out. They have to wait until it crosses that center. So now we're up to the skips rocks, which are the final 2 throws for both teams on sheet B and on sheet C. On the opening games, they're really trying to just get a feel for the ice, right? Not sure how the ice was going earlier or curling earlier. Last night we had about 5-6 feet of curl.
There's a lot of curl last night.
A lot of curl.
On sheet B, these are both Potomac teams. They should know the ice pretty well.
But
The ice has been
cold
curling
outside.
a lot for the last week. They've all played on this.
In theory, we know the ice well.
This is nobody's first game tonight, though. Everybody out here has played at least one game already, so everybody's seen what the ice conditions are tonight.
Again, they're trying to do the same thing over here on sheet B, and it just does almost exactly the same thing this time, not all the way through. So hard to get that draw. We actually saw that last night a lot. People trying to do that wide draw. And on sheet B, when you try to do the wide draw, what ends up happening is that rock just kind of stays straight, doesn't curl much, and just keeps going. And so trying to get that wider draw on sheet B has been tough for 2 nights now.
Sheet C, Washington Stone Monument, did get another red rock into the house. They made a nice draw, although it's still it's exposed. They didn't get to curl back the whole way around the guard. From the hack, you can probably still see. Well, it's out there on the edge. There is a guard. Maybe you can't see 100% of it from the hack. Not sure.
Where are you looking, sir? Where is that telestrator? Come on, we need our fancy tools. We're here for a show. Oh, he added my hand from last night. That's my hand.
Is that your hand?
That's my actual hand. That's my hand,
There was
everybody.
some discussion in an earlier broadcast about whose hand that was exactly. Now we know.
It is Laura's hand, the hand of Laura.
The hand of Laura.
The left pointing finger is Laura.
Oh, who is the right pointing finger?
I believe the right pointing one is Courtney.
Oh, okay.
It's the Courtney versus the Laura hands. We were like, which finger? No, just the pointing one. Thank you very much.
No, it's the index finger, just to be clear about
just
that.
the index finger.
All right, sheet C.
Final throw.
Sheetstorm throwing the hit, trying to get that red. They get it past the guard. They're going to tap right to the button. Oh, they're going to sweep it back.
Too much.
Red's going to get
2 for red.
On sheet C.
Meanwhile, on A, this is the hammer coming in, I believe. Red sitting.
One more throw for Red. Red has the hammer on C.
On B, this is the final throw for Mean Green Machine. They have nothing in the house. They're going to try their best. And it looks like they're going to try that same draw in, which has been really elusive.
They really need it. Yellow has hammer on that sheet, on sheet B. So
they're sitting
one more shot to come.
Over on A, the hammer sails through, so I think that's going to be 2 for Red.
Oh, and he gets it. So we've got in sheet B, Red sneaks one in there.
Cuts them down to 1. Yellow still has hammer. Sheet C, the last rock. Hammer rock is away. It's really wide.
She's pointing. Come on over.
It just has to touch it.
Come over. I think
it has
a little
to get
too wide.
To the white.
It's too heavy and too wide.
It's a little too heavy. They're going to sweep hard to get it back. And it looks like...
Hard to know. We saw a lot of measurements last night.
And over on sheet D, we've got the hammer coming. I think Red is sitting 2, trying to draw in for 3.
Red definitely has those 2, but...
Are they going to measure?
This one and this one looks... They keep taking a look. Maybe they'll measure.
Oh, she's going to use her broom. Oh, they're not going to measure. They're going to say...
They're just going to say...
3 for Red.
3 for Red?
Yep.
Okay.
That looks like 3 for red on sheet D as well.
Sheet D looks like 3 for red also.
All right, final throw on sheet B. Let's see if the Redwoods Tetons can get 2 out of this. Since they have hammer, you always try to get 2 and you have the advantage of the final throw. We'll see how they do. Everybody
Didn't catch the score on sheet A, but
I believe that was 2 red on sheet A.
2 red.
and
We'll double check when they hang the scores.
Again, with that straight line, it happens to everyone. So sheet B,
Yellow 1.
Yellow gets 1. We're going to keep an eye on that outside line. I really think we're going to see a lot of the same thing on sheet B. Hard to get in that one side.
All 4 sheets going to N2 now. Most sheets throwing guards. Only real excitement right now is sheet A throwing a nice hit. Their rock stays in play but is out of the house. So on sheet A, Mount Rushmore. Sorry, we abbreviated it, Rushmore, to make it fit. Again, if you just joined us, we have 2 streams going, one for sheets B and C, which we're mostly talking about, and then a second stream for sheets A and D, but the same audio on both. Sheets B and C, both teams early rock in the house, no guards in play.
So it looks like that rock will sail through on sheet A.
Washington Monument now with 2 rocks, one right in front of the other. Don't know if they can, maybe they can get the double if they get the angle just right. Sweepers on it to try and curl it. They threw it, it's a little wide. Now both sweepers going for weight and curl. Here it comes, and they tap one back, and they get one of them out. They leave the first one, but they left it exposed, so they...
A bit better off than they were before the shot.
Yeah, they're better than they were before. Now Washington looks like they're going to just try and draw another one into the house. Sheet B.
Coming in really wide, but it looks like it's curling in now.
Yeah, Mean Green Machine, they're sweeping hard to try and get it over the line. It's going to just get over the hog line and die up high. So they've got 2 high guards on that sheet now. Actually 3 high guards because there's one all the way over on the right also. And 1 yellow rock for the Redwoods. Again, I feel like if you're going to call your team the Redwoods, you should pick the red rocks to make it easy on the commentators.
I'm going to remember that when we have to come up with a team name.
Not to name it red and yellow to confuse people.
When we have a team name conversation, I'm going to say to you, what would the commentators want from us?
I think that's an underappreciated consideration in team naming.
I think you have to put your mouthpiece like right in front. Yeah. It's hard to hear you. What number are you?
I'm 5'6".
Let's put. I think you have to put it right in front. I think I used 5'6" before, and they had to like really pull it. Yeah. It's got to touch your lips on 5 and 6. Yeah. You can't feel the Rona. Embrace the Rona with the 5'6" headphones.
More
Treat
guards
it
on
like a
sheet
lollipop,
B.
I guess. There we go.
That's
clipping a bit.
disgusting. That's,
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for our people at home.
Thank you. You can thank me for sharing that.
So, well, we have 3 really high guards out here on sheet B.
Green Machine throwing a draw, trying to get something around.
They have a pretty wide.
Now the sweepers are on it as it approaches the hog line. They're going to try. They're working to curl it.
I think they've
trying
got
to curl it more.
They got it.
Maybe come down and freeze to the yellow. I think they're going to tap the yellow back.
That's pretty good.
Almost got the freeze.
Like, do you say pretty good?
I said pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's acceptable.
It's acceptable.
That was acceptable.
Because they tapped it back, they didn't freeze to it. That leaves about 18 inches of separation between those rocks. That means yellow's going to have a chance to try and chip that red rock out without affecting their own.
I like the word acceptable, though. It's like every time you're commentating, you should just assume that you're the Olympic caliber person watching this game. Like I do when I watch the Olympics. I go, well, that was total trash.
Speaking of the Olympics,
like I'm
they
an
have not
Olympian.
called us to call games for the Olympics
I know,
yet.
Matt Lauer, no one.
Anybody from NBC
No
listening
one.
to this,
I'm still waiting for the
we're
call.
available.
You're still waiting for the call.
I think it's going to happen.
That's the only way any of us are getting to the Olympics.
I'm not getting to the Olympics that way either.
Aww.
I could mop. I could go be on an ice crew. I could mop. I don't think they'd even let me pebble the Olympics.
Oh, no.
No, definitely not scrape. They don't trust me to scrape in this club.
They might let me run rocks.
Yeah, we can run
I
rocks.
can run rocks.
I don't think they would let you guys run rocks. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, harsh, but fair.
Coming in for the hit over here on sheet C. Looks
Yep.
like he's got a great line.
We're going to run that yellow right back. Sheet B, they've got Redwoods with the yellow rocks.
Gonna do
Have
the
one
same
right
thing.
on the
Look.
button.
Over here, they're going to do the
Mean
same
Green
thing.
Machine trying to come down.
Do the same thing twice.
Sweeping hard to try and curl that rock. Are they going to get a piece of it? Nope, they didn't get a piece. They're going to tap their own back. Also tap that yellow rock back. So yellow's still 1, red's 2. Looks like the other. Looks like this red over here might be the third one. It's hard to tell from the overhead view.
I can't tell because
me-
I need your illustrations.
To me, this
I
yellow
see.
rock looks like it's the 4th rock. But the Redwoods are going to try and, looks like they're lined up to draw another one, try and get another one into the 8-foot somewhere.
On sheet C, they did a great job just there, kind of planting their stone behind the red guard. Really well placed. It is past center, so it can be some backing for them. Oh, I think over here on sheet B, they did not want to crash into the pile.
No,
Oh, bummer.
Added yet another guard to that pile of guards.
I know.
doesn't really change the guard situation though.
No,
There's
it's
still the same
little cluster of guards up there.
little cluster to try and get around. Mean Green Machine's going to try and peel that one though. Looks like
On sheet
on sheet B.
B. Here we go.
The green team with the red rocks. They do have hammer.
Oh, it's got a curl.
Sheet C.
Oh, it made it past the guard, and
It's going to sail through.
Oh, not even either of those. Oh, they're bummed
If
about
you're watching
that.
Sheet C, watching Stone Monument with a beautiful draw to put one right in front of that red rock and behind their own red guard. They swept hard to get this rock right buried in there.
But as Jim would say, we would call that satisfactory. That's a satisfactory shot.
I think it's a pretty good shot.
Just using Jim's vocabulary this evening.
Sheet B, the Redwoods, with the yellow rocks. Sweeping hard. They're trying to draw another one in. The last one came up short and hit the guards. This one sweeping hard.
Sweep.
Will they get it to touch?
No, but it is now blocking theirs.
Yeah, I think that's the second rock now. I think that's out counting both the Reds in the back.
Yep.
It looks like it's almost touching the white 8-foot ring.
Wow, look at sheet C. Yellow puts another one.
Yellow put one
even
right
closer.
on the button.
It is exposed. I think he's looking at it now to see how much of it he can get.
We're up to the first skips rocks on sheet B. On sheet C, I mean. So, yep, they are lining up to try and take that yellow rock right out. Possibly you could get a double if you hit it just right. You just don't want to be you're a little bit narrow. Maybe you hit your own red one out, though.
Looks like they're trying to hold the line here on sheet B. And 1, 2. All right, so they
Got
get
both of those. That yellow rock on the outs on the left, still in play, just not in the rings, not touching the house. On sheet C, here comes red hit, Washington Stone Monument. Looks like a control weight. Sweepers on it to try and hold the line as it comes in.
Oh, no.
And they tap their own guard out of the way.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing.
And now the other skip is sweeping their rock out of the back of the house. Still in play, but out of the house.
I mean, I think if you're yellow, you put the guard back up
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah. That would be an excellent choice.
Yeah.
Well, yellow does on sheet C.
Not just
yellow.
satisfactory. That would be an excellent decision.
I'm just saying, as results go for red, clearing out that guard doesn't hurt them as much as yellow wants that guard back.
Yeah. I think also they're discussing how to get the red out of the way. So a happy plan B would be that it would just bump the red by accident, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a guard is the choice.
First skips rocks for the Redwoods. That's Rob Tolliver, our friend.
Over on sheet A, I think we're about to get to the hammer rock.
Oh, beautiful shot on sheet
Right
B.
in there.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Well,
2 rocks in the 4-foot.
problem being, though, that
It's a little exposed, but probably not fully exposed because of that high red guard.
Those guards are so high, though, there is room for that
Yeah.
draw.
There's room to curl around it, and the ice has been curling quite a bit.
Those are some moves in sheet B that I don't know if you can see at home. I don't know if that's a...
Do they remember that they're on camera?
I don't know.
I missed the move.
It was this.
I've certainly done some dancing down in the hack while my skips have been spending too long talking to the vice.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Never experienced that.
Hammer rock coming on sheet A to change the subject.
Yellow trying to draw in for 1, it looks like.
Right now, red's got 1. They are going to
Oh.
hit and bounce. Looks like it's going to be red 1 more. Red steals 1 on sheet A.
Oh, they've got to get that curl. They got it. It's coming over. Maybe not enough, though, on sheet C. It's not quite enough.
No, they're sweeping as hard as they can. No, it's still moving. It's still moving. It's still moving.
All right.
I think they got it. I think they're sitting 2 now.
I think he wanted the guard, and that's a good.
Might be a hit there for red if they want.
Yeah, it's
Right.
red's got a clear hit. They've got to deal with those 2 rocks, both at the same time if they can.
Looks like.
Even if they accidentally hit their own out, they really need to.
Oh, sheet B is curling.
That's gonna hit
Are they
Oh, hit their guard.
just tap their guard. It's going to spin out to the side, out of play.
All right. And
Still 2 rocks to play on sheet B, though. Also 2 rocks to play on sheet C.
Is this hammer on D?
This does look like the final rock on sheet D. Currently yellow 1 with another yellow rock coming in. Can they get the draw to go all the way inside?
If they hit that red out, they can score 3. Is that what they're going
That's
for?
what they're trying to do.
Looks like it's a little light for hitting it all the way out.
Ooh.
Maybe not. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's a
Great
nice
That's
shot.
out. That is 3 for yellow on
wow.
Big Park Energy on sheet D.
That is 2 big ends.
And that's a
on
tie
sheet D.
game.
Yeah.
Both teams score 3 in the first and second ends.
All right, here we go. Sheet C.
Sheet C, Red's final rock coming in. They're sweeping hard to try and curl it.
I want that hit.
And they get 1 out, and their own shooter rolls out to the side.
That
So
is-
yellow's still sitting 1, and yellow has hammer with a chance to draw for a second.
And they're going to try and take out.
Sheet B, their draw comes up short of the house.
I do think that that was the goal, though. I think they were trying,
They're
to,
trying to
guard
guard.
against that hit because
Red does have
the
hammer
doubles
here.
there. Still talking about on sheet C what they want to do. It looks like they want to go for the hit, and they do.
This is their last rock. No, they're going to try and run their own red back into the house, it looks
Ooh,
like.
always risky.
Makeable shot, though. It's a clear path back from, you can't see it, there's a yellow right here.
In front of her.
A red right here. You run that straight back. You've got backing back there. Mean Green Machines skip, Mike Crawford. Also one of our friends that we've played with and against a lot. Final rock coming on sheet C.
Going for the hit.
It's a hit, trying to hit that red and stick around.
I think he's going to get it.
He's going to get the hit. Is he going to stick?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
going to
well
be 2
done.
for yellow, 2 for Sheetstorm
Really well done.
on sheet C.
Didn't hit that right over there on sheet B. It just peeled right off to the side, so that's going to be 2 for yellow.
2 yellow on both sheets.
So if you are unfamiliar with curling, the way it works, if your team scores, then in the next end, the other team will get the last throw. You hear us keep saying hammer. That is when the team that did not score has the advantage of the final throw. So if you have hammer and you have advantage of final throw, you really want to capitalize. You want to try as hard as you can to get at least 2. 1 is okay, 2 is great. And if you can't get 2 or 1 and you end up with 0, okay, but really hard, tough pill to swallow if the other team actually scores on you when you have the final throw and advantage, and that's what we call stealing a point. So sometimes you'll hear us say that. Throughout the game, each team has 4 players. The first is called the lead. They go first. Second is called the second. Third is vice, and fourth is skip. So those are some words we're going to be using throughout the evening as well. Just now, the lead for Redwood Tetons, or the yellow team. On sheet B, just put a nice high guard. You want to guard your house, and looks like they got one right out there in front. It's not quite on the center line. We are playing the no-tick rule, which means if there's a guard on that center line, you're not allowed to hit it. You're also not allowed to hit the guards until after 5 stones.
So that yellow guard on sheet C, touching the line, can't be moved off that line until the 6th rock of the end.
You can touch it, can't move it off the
Can't
line.
move it off the line. So red goes right around it. Puts one in the 4-foot
And
right behind
both,
that guard.
look, B and C, they did the same.
Only difference is C, the rocks are close together. B, rocks are far apart. Sheet C looks like they're throwing the hit, trying to get that red rock out, and it's going to just miss by about 6 inches and sail out the back. Similarly on sheet B, a miss.
Sheet B, they knocked their own guard out.
Yeah, they took their own guard out. I was going to say, you can't take the guards out, but they just took their own guard out. You are allowed to take your own guard out. You just can't take the opponent's.
I don't think that's what they're planning to do.
As these teams get going with their lead and second rocks in the third end. Some of us are taking breaks from talking to enjoy the excellent food that we serve here at Potomac Curling Club. If you've never been to a bonspiel here, our club does have a reputation for very good food.
Well deserved.
And yes, we're enjoying
Some of
the
us
work
really
of the
like
kitchen
it.
tonight.
The ice cream that is available. Since they pay us so much money to do this job, these are one of the benefits we get in our benefits package
Yes,
when
we're
we
paying
sign up.
Food and half-price drinks for the commentators.
Half price water, everyone, water.
Yes.
Your commentators only drink water.
Of course.
But if you want to help sponsor this club with delicious treats, you may notice on the floor some big squares. Those are people that have sponsored our club, and something that you could also do if you have a business and you want your business to have food named on your home answering machine, like on NPR. Perhaps you'd like to have your own patch on the floor for people from all over the country.
The signs are a little hard to see right now because they're on the near houses.
We are raising money for a new floor.
We are.
Why don't you tell them, Mike, about our new floor and how they can help us?
Yes, we're doing a big capital campaign right now to try and raise money to get a concrete floor with sports grid, or ice grid technology on top. We greatly improve our playing conditions here and reduce our maintenance in the summers for those of us who have spent a lot of summers digging out chiller tubes from the sand underneath the current floor, and some warm room wall improvements. And if you'd like to make a donation, there's links at curldc.org. We're looking for donations. We're looking for sponsors. You can find sponsorship information there on curldc.org also. We do have a few ads from local businesses out there, but there's other sponsorship opportunities for scoreboard ads and sponsorships for bonspiels, providing catering or providing adult beverages.
And if you have a business that is a catering business and you'd like some food taste testers, I think Mike and I were available. You could just write your name in the chat on YouTube, and we'll reach out. Oh, nobody's talking on our chat.
We have a few viewers, though. We have about 14 viewers right now.
14,000?
14 total.
No, 14.
14 individual.
14
Yes.
individual unique sign-ons.
Right.
Could be groups of thousands. So you don't know that that's not 14.
Each stream could be showing in an auditorium of 1,000
That's what I'm
people.
saying,
Yeah.
right?
Unlike Major League Baseball, you don't need our express written consent to put this up on a big screen TV
We don't
at
have
a bar.
copyright on this broadcast.
Well,
Correct.
we might.
Well, actually,
but,
we may.
but we are fine with you showing it to as many people as you want.
Oh.
This broadcast is the product of the Potomac Curling Club. We encourage you to share it and share accounts and descriptions of this broadcast
No written
with
consent is
anyone who wants
required.
it. Oh, you don't want to get lawyers talking about that stuff in the broadcast.
Two really beautifully placed rocks over here on sheet B. You've got Redwoods, Tetons. They've got two yellows in the house, guarded by these high red guards. And it looks like that red is going to try and run theirs back.
They're going to try and run their own red back, or at least clear a guard.
They don't really do much. They moved one of them forward. Got one out of the way.
Once again, red has hammer on sheet B, but it's yellow that has rocks in the 4-foot circle right now.
Nice hit on sheet C. That was beautiful.
Yeah, sheet C, red has left themselves 2 rocks out counting right now, but that rock on the right is exposed, and they're putting the broom to hit it right away. They have a chance at a double if they hit it right. If they get the angle, hit the top rock at just the right spot, they can get both of them with one shot. On sheet B, Redwoods trying to draw another rock into the house. Hits away on sheet C. It's a fast one. They're jogging. Sweepers are jogging to keep up, but nobody's sweeping. It must be on line. No sweep call. They get one.
Oh, nicely
They
done.
make contact with both. Will they be able to sweep?
Wow.
Can't quite sweep it out, but
That's
they got it out
beautiful.
past their own yellow. So now yellow is sitting 2.
Wow.
And now it'll be Washington Monument's turn. They're also calling, looks like they're also calling for a hit, but a lighter weight, maybe a bumper weight hit from where he set the broom. The advantage of that lower weight hit is that after you make the hit, the stone that you just threw is more likely to stick around in the house instead of popping out to the side. On sheet C, sweeper on it right away, trying to keep that rock straight. Just trying to hit the inside edge of that yellow, pop the yellow back, roll the red right under, almost gets it under cover. It looks like it's about half under cover from here.
On sheet B, we've got Vice throwing the second of her 2 for Redwoods Tetons. I wonder if she's going to try and guard up this side, this right side here. He's calling for them not to sweep. I think he really wants it to stop short, but a little bit too much to be a guard. So now
This might be close enough to be a potential double.
it is, and he's calling for a normal hit here. So on sheet B, you see how he has his arm up near his shoulder. That's the weight he wants. He wants a nice hard throw. And if she can get the line here, she's set up to get a really nice hit.
It does have to get around the guard, and things have been curling more than people expect on some of these hits. They're trying to curl it. Oh, they've thrown it wide. They're trying to curl it, get it, come back, and it's just going to, oh, just missed the back one. So Redwoods still have 3 in the house, 3 in the 4-foot circle.
Mean Green Machine's been trying to get those hits.
Over on sheet C,
coming up
it's,
short.
looks like it's Washington Monument has the shot rock right now on sheet C.
That means they have the stone.
That's closest to the center.
Have hammer coming up on sheet A, and it looks like it's red sitting 1 barely.
But yellow with the hammer on sheet A, so if they can make the hit, which they're lined up for, they could, depending on where the shooter rock goes, they could be getting 3.
It's away. It's a heavy throw.
Over on sheet A. Now they're sweeping to curl it on sheet A. They just want to get the nose hit.
They
No
got
roll.
it.
Nicely done.
Wow, nice.
Definitely 2. Hard to tell if they get 3, and the devices are going to take a look. And they quickly decided. I'll mark it as 3 now, but we'll double check that when they hang the
Oh,
score.
they're about to hang it now. Yep,
That's-
2.
Oh, a 2.
All right, so we have the first of the skips rocks over on sheet B. Mean Green Machine
We have skips rocks on B, C, and D right now.
calling for the hit. She wants to get those yellows out of the center on sheet B. He's got 2 tries to do that, so let's see what happens with his first throw. get one.
Sorry, not quite the angle they wanted on that one.
No. It's tough. It's hard to see at home, but those 3 guards are a bit annoying right there. They were just placed. They're just.
Well, that's the purpose of guards.
Yeah, they're not in a line. They're
If your guard
staggered.
isn't annoying, you're doing something wrong with your guards.
That's right. But they really were. They are doing their job of preventing that nose hit the way that he really needed to hit that in order to get.
And they're also in a
double.
position where you can't try the run back this time.
Got last rock coming up on D.
Yep, skips rock coming on sheet D, where yellow is currently sitting right on the button.
So I think on sheet B, my guess is that he's going to hope for a guard here to prevent the hit. Their final throw here for Redwoods Tetons. They're sitting 2.
Over on sheet D, I think he's just going to try and draw in and tap that yellow on the button out a little bit.
It's maybe
Although
where the broom's set, maybe backline weight, maybe hack weight. They're hoping for about 2 feet of curl before contact. They do have to get around the high yellow guard. Throws away on sheet D. Sweeper on it right away to hold the line on sheet D. Now both sweepers going at it on sheet D as it comes across the hog line, and it's going to crash the guard. So that's going to be 1 yellow on sheet D.
Okay, we're on to final.
Final rock coming up
Hammers.
on sheet B. Still 2 rocks to go on sheet C.
They have a pretty clear path to this. I think they can get 1. It would be really hard to get more than 1 out of this.
They've set the broom for like a control weight hit.
Hoping to get a combo of the
Hoping
top
to get
yellow
a
against the back yellow. And
yeah. Well, the
maybe
first
score
back
2.
yellow, not the second back. There's a 3rd yellow back there that she's crouched over.
Oh, yes. I don't think they're quite as worried about that one.
Yeah, that one's, their red's out counting that one. Throws away, sweeper on it right away to hold the line.
It's got to curl, though.
Now they're curling it. Now they're working to curl. It's got to come back in.
Nope.
Oh, that's
And they get the back one, but that's it. So that's going to be 2
more,
more for yellow and the Redwood Tetons.
which definitely means a steal.
Steal of 2.
Over here on sheet C,
The last yellow rock for the Sheetstorm.
interesting house.
Looks like red, yeah, wide open house. A lot of things around the perimeter, but red currently sitting 1. Drawing in, looks like they're going to hit the red. They're going to tap the red back. They didn't hit it hard enough. They didn't get the draw around it, and they didn't hit it hard enough to push it out. So red's still sitting 1. Red has hammer coming up. All they need to do is draw and get it fully in the white 8-foot ring, and red could score 2.
If they knock out that red at the top 8, I'm sorry, the yellow at the top 8, and get 3, you think that's something worth going for? Or just draw it in?
Well,
take
no,
2?
there's 2 yellows in there.
Oh, I see. There's a
There's
yellow
the-
out counting the red.
The
Yeah.
back yellow.
The back yellow is out counting it.
That's this
I
back
think you
yellow
draw. I think you draw in.
and this front yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, perfect guard right over here on sheet B.
Final rock away on sheet C for the Washington Monuments from Rochester. If it gets to full white, full 8-foot, they can get 2 points out of this.
I think they've
Nobody's
got it.
sweeping.
They got it. They needed to stop.
Might be a
but they
little,
got it.
yep, yeah, that's going to stop. They're going to try and, nope, they're not even going to try and sweep that.
All
That's
right.
clearly going to land.
2 for red.
2 for red on sheet C.
Another guard over here on sheet B. And so as a typical call, they're going to draw behind these, try to bury some stones behind the guards on sheet B.
By the way, this is the part of curling you will never see on the Olympics. The laying of the guards early on. Normally you'd be seeing commercials right now.
Well, we will also have those commercials when we have our sponsors.
Ooh, sponsored web streams.
Who want to spot, right?
There we go.
Please like and subscribe. That's what we should be saying over and over.
Again, that's curldc.org.
There it is.
For donations and sponsorship information to help our floor fund to do our renovations next summer.
Makes you wonder why we don't get more.
What is it, 16 viewers? It's
How
hard
much?
to imagine people aren't-
16,000. You don't, these are unique logons. So you could have a stadium full of people on one of those logons.
I'm just saying it's hard to imagine we're not bringing in the sponsorship bucks off the 16 viewers.
I can't.
Looks like we currently have 15 current viewers.
lost
Wait,
one.
did somebody talk?
Come back.
We have 2,000 people in our living room. Make sure to include them in your viewer count.
All right, so we have 2,015 people watching this right now on the BC stream at least.
Send us their names. We will list them all by one and thank them.
Thank you so much for entertaining us by communicating with us from home.
Oh, sheet A and D stream has 17 viewers. There's more people watching A and D, which we're not even talking about
That's all
that much.
me. That's all me.
That's
It's all your friends.
yeah, that's the people we called.
17
and said,
people
"Listen
is
to-"
all my friends.
That's the people we called to say, hey, listen to me talk. I'm great.
Single guard on sheet C.
People do have housefuls of people. You know, when we did the last Bonspiel, I had a house full of girlfriends watching. They were playing puzzles, drinking wine, and they had a huge screen up.
They knew nothing about curling.
Nothing at all about curling. Had
Just
index
like watching
cards
us.
full of questions after it was over.
I had people watch the live stream while I was playing, texting me during the game to ask questions while they can see on the screen that I'm out there playing without my phone.
Oh, wait, was that me?
No, that was not
Okay.
you.
I was hoping that wasn't me.
That was a different family member who is definitely not watching this.
I think my favorite question about that while I was playing was, it was a bit of a blowout. We shook hands after, I want to say, maybe 6 or 7. And I got a text from my sister asking, why'd you stop playing early?
Oh, yeah. That's how.
We had a conversation about spirit of curling.
It's like chess, you know. It's civilized that way. But you never know who's watching. You know, last Easter, Mike was at a Bonspiel, and I was watching on my phone. And then I had another family member sit down next to me at Easter dinner, was watching on the phone. Sure enough, I turn around, and the entire family is standing behind us. No one at all anymore concerned. Easter dinner is over, and they're all just fixated on the game. So I said to Mike, it turned into like 12 people watching this tiny little phone.
Curling's a very
That
fixating
Bonspiel.
game. Over on A, red is currently sitting 5.
Wow.
With no rocks out of play.
Where was that Bonspiel?
That Bonspiel last April that you're talking about, I was down at Triangle Curling Club in Durham, North Carolina, and we just, on sheet C, watched a team from Triangle throw a very nice draw right to the back of the button.
Looks like over on A, yellow's going to try to draw one in and cut down that count.
Oh, beautiful shot on sheet B.
You're going to sweep that rock back. Looks hard to tell if red or yellow is shot rock right now. Looks like red is probably shot rock by a half an inch. Sheet C. Washing Stone Monument tapping that red rock back to the back line. Not out of play, but out of the scoring area for now.
Ooh, Savoya just slips past the guard and nice.
Sheet A got
Very nice
exciting.
draw.
They just snuck that right past that.
Breaks up the
I think they are
sitting
now sitting
five.
shot, too.
Yeah, they are now probably sitting shot.
Wow.
Other team's taking a look at it to decide and trying to see if they can hit it. Although it's they've got a red behind it. I can't draw on the telestrator on that screen.
Another
Sheet C. Sheetstorm's rock it hits, it makes contact, it breaks up the clump, but looks like red is still sitting closest to the center.
And Sheet C looks like an almost identical house to the last end. All in the center. Calling for the hit on this red in sheet B. She's trying to get, I think, hit and stick probably.
A lot of rocks in play on both sheets, on all these sheets right now.
They needed to curl.
Can they get it around? Are they going to hit their own out? Oh, they tapped their own out.
Not what they wanted. It's all right.
Sheet C, Washington Stone has another one coming in right to the button, and a very nice almost freeze on their existing rock. Tap their own rock back about 2 inches.
It's an interesting strategy. They just keep piling them into the
Just
center,
keep piling them into
right?
the center, and that makes it hard to remove when there's a lot in there.
Over on sheet A, looks like
They made the hit. They pushed the red. They pushed the yellow back, but it looks like yellow might still be the shot rock.
Yellow is still shot. Red has the hammer on this one, and one rock left
Wow.
after this Yellowstone.
If they get this Yellowstone, that is a gigantic end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think
7 under.
I think Sequoia is going to try to draw one in towards the button, maybe a bit back past the guard if they can, although they've got those 2 guards up there. Yellow has to have 2 rocks in the house to
Over here on
make
sheet
it hard.
C, they contribute to the pile.
Sheet C, yeah, yellow Sheetstorm draws in, just taps that red back. Red still shot rock though, as the pile of rocks in the 4-foot grows on sheet
Over
C.
under, want to say, are we going to get another one in the center?
Really becomes a game of angles when you've got that many rocks clumped that close together.
What
As
do you
to
think?
where can you hit the rocks? You got to be very precise with your hits to move rocks out of there, move the correct rocks out of there.
Over on A.
A, yellow's rock
through the
coming
guards.
in. Will they make contact? Will it stick around?
Oh, it's going to hit up against that backing. Okay.
Does red still have the last rock coming on A? Yes.
They do.
So they hit that one touching red, and it looks like they score.
Sheet B, they don't get around the guard. They tap their own guard. They still end up rolling in.
I don't think that's what they wanted on sheet C. Looks like it. They got a guard. They're calling to.
Yeah, yellow does have hammer, and red is sitting shot, so Washington Stone Monument with the red rocks might be content to just try and steal one here if they can.
All right, very exciting.
Sheetstorm is going to peel the guard, try and peel the guard here.
Oh, they don't quite get what they wanted over here on sheet B.
On sheet C, the hit's coming down. No sweep yet. They're happy with the line.
Also, last rock coming down.
Oh,
on
just
sheet A.
tapped it.
And
Tapped one rock out of the way, but
wow,
left the
great
center
job
guard.
on sheet A. We've got 1,
I think
2,
that's
3,
maybe 4.
maybe
Four.
I think
4.
4, yeah.
Could be 5. Definitely 4. Could be 5.
Are they going to
they're
measure?
taking a look.
I mean, definitely this one, this one, this one.
Yeah, they've got 4. It looks like they're going to take
Maybe
a close
this
look
one.
to see who has the 5th.
I think the one.
Nope,
What do they say?
they decide not to measure. I didn't see what the count was.
We will see in a minute.
But it's at least 4, right? So I'm going to give them a 4 for now, and we can adjust when they hang the score.
We'll just put a guard right back over here on sheet
Sheet C, but sweeping hard. I don't know if that rock's, yeah, that rock's going to make it across the line, barely.
It's not really helping them, though, because it's kind of just with the other one.
And not quite lined up, so you could double peel the guards if you hit it right. But
which it looks like he wants to do. You see him.
There's also a draw path available
Yeah.
now, though. You can draw down into the pile. He's pointing his broom right at the button. They're going to try and draw in there, maybe a heavy draw in there to bump that red one on the button back.
Nice job on sheet B. Just a light tap on their own stone. Had them roll in. They are now sitting 1 for Redwoods Tetons. Their title is actually Redwoods amongst the Tetons. All of these team names are much longer than you can see on your screen.
Draw coming in for Sheetstorm on sheet C.
More to
Sweeping.
the pile.
Adds to
More
the pile, but he does not make contact with the red. I think red is still the shot rock in the middle of that pile up.
Red's still shot rock, but the yellow is kissing up against it.
Yep.
Much more open
interesting.
situation on sheet B.
And there's your score over there on sheet A.
It looks like it was a score of 4 on sheet A for Mount Rushmore. They take a 7-2 lead.
First of the 2 skips rocks over here on Mean Green Machine on sheet B. And it looks like he really wants this hit.
He's going to get
And
one,
he
but
gets
not
it.
both. So yellow still shot rock there in the middle. First skips rock coming on sheet C as well. They are trying to draw another rock into the middle of the pile.
Why not?
Possibly a guard. It's possibly a guard, too. It's rock's
They're not
moving very
sweeping
fast,
it,
and they're
so
not
I
sweeping.
think they want the guard.
I think they want the high guard to cut out that draw path. And looks like they're going to get overcurled a little bit, but that's a very narrow port to try and get through now over on the left.
Well, because they put so many in the center, there is still the other direction
Yes.
that they could come for their
That's a
guards.
very narrow draw path now, but the
wide
whole
open
right
over
side
there.
is wide open.
I mean,
Yellow needs to maybe throw maybe a heavier draw to
Bump
hit
their
bump their
yellow.
yellow into the red
Yeah.
to bump that red out of
I
that. You
agree.
only need to bump that red back a couple
4.
inches
Yeah, you could get 4.
to get 4, but yellow has hammer with 2 rocks left. Red has 1 rock left on sheet C. And we are on yellow's last rock on sheet B for skip Rob Tolliver.
And they're letting it go. They're not touching it. They need it.
Now they're trying to curl it. Now they're trying to curl. Curl, curl, curl.
And
They just want to tap their own a little bit to tap it back further under cover.
they get it.
That's nice.
Green Machine skips sweeping hard, but she's not able to sweep it far enough to get it out of scoring position.
But it looks like they have 2. If you look at your
They're
overhead on
sitting 2.
sheet B, I think they are sitting 2.
So hammer rock coming up for red and the Mean Green Machine.
They really need to get some points, so hopefully they
Looks
can.
like they're going to try and hit the inside edge. They're talking about hitting the inside edge and bouncing in.
Okay, on sheet C, here comes our heavy draw. Does he get it?
nice.
Wow! And they get
Shooter
3.
rolls out, but 3 rocks in the
Yep.
center there for
You heard
Sheetstorm.
heard a lot of fans in the warm room cheering for that.
Not the end rock though. Both teams have 1 more rock to throw
Yeah.
on sheet C.
Yeah.
This is the last rock on sheet B though for Mike Crawford and the Mean Green Machine.
Okay, hammer, final throw on sheet B.
Final throw coming up also if you're watching the game on sheet D between Yosweepity and Big Park Energy.
Yo, sweepity.
All the teams have made their calls. Skip's heading to the other end. Last rock coming on sheet B right now for Big Green Machine. Again, he's trying to hit the inside edge of that yellow and bounce into the center where he's got backing. They're sweeping hard to try and curl it. They're going to make contact and drive it back.
All right. So they held them to 1.
Held them to 1. Yellow steals again, though, on sheet B.
And here we go with the final throw for Washington Monument. There is one more chance that Sheetstorm will get after this for their hammer final throw. But
and it is the final throw on sheet D if you're watching the AD feed. Yo Sweepity trying to get another rock down into the house. Looks like they're sitting 2. Can they get a third one in? I think they did it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, sheet C.
Sheet C, another 3-ender on sheet C.
It's not, I can't quite tell, but I think it is not the second closest. I think this rock here.
I think the back yellow is out counting.
I do too.
That's 1. You think
Or
this is
behind
2?
Yeah, I
and this
think
is
that's
3?
2. I think that's 3.
I think
yeah.
it might be the other way around. I think the
You think
red may be
that's
2.
2?
Yeah.
That's 1. You think this might be 2?
Yeah, maybe.
And this one might be 3 and 4?
So hard to know.
Hard to see from this angle. Be very hard for yellow to pick that red rock out of the middle with all of that backing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
what do you do here if you're yellow?
If you're yellow,
You can try and, there is a shot where you draw through here and just tap that red. You just
really
need to tap
narrow.
that red inches that way. It's a hard shot.
And
They are kind of lined up for that draw path, though, with the broom out about halfway through the 12-foot circle.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, you crash a guard and you get 1.
I think he wants to try it.
Oh yeah, you should definitely try it. They're
especially down.
They're
by
down
3.
5-2, so
Yeah,
you
they
definitely
are
need to try it. You need to try and get multiple points out of this end. But plan B is you still get a point.
All right, let's see what he does.
Here comes the shot.
Shit, they're on it
Sweeper's
right
on it right away, yelling because they're yelling it's
narrow.
narrow.
Oh, it's not going to work.
It's
Yeah.
light and narrow. It's not even going to make it. And if it made it, it would have crashed the guards. So looks like 1 for yellow.
Wow. That was not a boring end for sure on sheet C. I just sort of want to see, are we going to do it again, right? Are they going to use that same strategy, pile them in the center? When you go typically to games, do you find that that works out for you? When you have a strategy and you keep using that same strategy against a team?
Yes.
Sometimes it works.
If I don't have hammer, I would play that strategy, just pile rocks in the middle.
Just
But if I do have hammer, if you have hammer, you want the center of the circles, you want the center of the house really empty and clear so that you have an easier draw to try and get 2 at the end. So that end, even though Sheetstorm scored, that was really an advantage to Washington Monument to hold them to 1 point and get the hammer back. So now everybody's on end 5, throwing back away from the warm room.
Again, if you're watching the sheet A and D, sheet A again with a pile of rocks from Mount Rushmore.
And awards for pace of play. They're already to Skip's rocks.
Amazing. They've got 4. They're sitting 4. They're already to Skip's rocks.
Red counting 4 and the hammer.
Oh, these are
Nope,
the
yellow has the hammer.
The red team is the team we showed the back way in.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Yes, they parked right behind us in the parking lot.
Mount Rushmore, we helped them to get in
Yes.
the warmer way.
Not a whole lot of parking out front tonight.
I'm gonna if they win, I'm gonna thank us for that.
Yeah, we all had to park way at the back of the building. We showed them how to come in the back.
Busy.
So still skips rocks. First skips rocks for yellow coming up. Mount Rushmore has added another rock into the pile. They have 5 in there now. And the Sequoia sweeps are going to try and maybe draw one into the middle of that pile. If yellow does get one into the middle of that, it's going to be very hard to remove.
There is
No, it
room.
looks like they're lining up for the hit.
Well, I think they sort of have to at this
They
point.
are
If you're
down
down
5.
7-2.
They've got to get that house
Scoring
cleaned
1
out.
doesn't do you any good.
No.
They've got 2 rocks to deal with it. Sequoia sweeps from Diamond State Curling Club, our friends up the road in Wilmington, Delaware. Playing Mount Rushmore. This Mount Rushmore team from Triangle.
They are chasing that rock down on sheet A.
It's going fast. They're not sweeping it. They're just jogging to try and keep up. Now they're sweeping as they get to the hog line.
Looks like it's going to hit their guard.
They hit their own, run their own in. Chipped one of the Reds back, but didn't really do a whole lot of damage. Red's still sitting 5. And they're going to try and put one back above the tee line.
Sheet B. Looks like he is calling for the hit to take this red rock out. They've already split the house. They've got 2 rocks. And Redwoods Tetons is trying to take this third out. So then they're really sitting in 3 different locations of the house, making it much more difficult for Mean Green Machine to make choices about which rocks to deal with.
There are sweepers on it right away to hold the line.
I think they got it. And they get
Going to
it.
get the nose
Right
hit.
on it.
Run it back.
Oh, almost rolls in. Not quite.
Wasn't quite. On sheet C, a draw coming in. Nobody sweeping it.
Sheet A, they put up a guard
Might be
on
trying
the
to-
right side.
They're
Nope, it's a
going
little
to
bit
miss
in.
the freeze and run it straight back.
Oh,
And
right
look
on the
at
button
sheet
there.
A.
Right on the button.
Oh, my
on
goodness.
sheet A for Mount
I am
Rushmore.
telling you, if we had not helped them to get in a warm and loving way,
Really, it's all about
I'm
us.
telling you. Looks like we're going to try and draw in over here on sheet C behind these guards.
Sheet B as well. Both sheets B and C, sweepers working hard to get their rocks down the ice.
Similar looking houses too. Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
but it just
But it rolls
out.
under their guard
And I think
on sheet B.
It is out counting all the other rocks, so that's good for
On sheet
sitting
C,
one. But
yellow rock just added to the guards.
problem.
Last stone coming down on sheet A.
Last chance for
Trying to
sheet A,
salvage
trying to
one.
cut down something.
And that's going to go through.
Oh, they're
and
gonna
that's
sweep it all the
probably
way
gonna be
through.
handshakes at this point.
I
That's
think-
going to be 6 for
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore
I think
from
that
Triangle.
is. I'd be
That's-
shocked. Are they going to keep playing? That's the question.
They're all looking at it, but
think they're going to keep playing.
All right, still on Vice's rocks on sheets B, C, and D.
Oh, and
Nope,
nope, there's the handshake.
They are going to shake
Okay.
on sheet A.
I was waiting.
Down 13-2, you generally don't see people keep playing.
You know, on our Wednesday games, though. No, just
Now in league play, there have been occasions in which you decide, I could use some practice throwing.
right?
So
or
let's
you
keep
just
playing.
you don't want to have to roll them back. You want to play back
Right,
because
right.
it's more fun.
You got to bring them back anyway. Might as well
Right.
throw them. But
You know, the other day we had one where we really almost looped the ribbon twice, right? We got all the way to 14. We were trying so hard to get that thing to start over. It was such an elegant loss.
Yeah, which I was going to say, which side of that were you on?
Very much the losing side of that. Thank you. Carol Voss and her deadly stick throwing, crushing us on a Wednesday morning. If you're listening, Carol, we love you. And your stick throwing is deadly.
Sheet C, the draw's a little heavy, and the rock goes out the back. Still in play, still touching the back line, but not touching the house. Wide open house on both sheets B and C. Nobody in the 8-foot on either sheet. So draw coming on sheet C. And try and get around that pile of guards. They put the broom really wide, almost out to the edge of the 12-foot on the right. There's a lot of guards that you need to get around. The last couple of, both teams have thrown a couple into the guards. Sweeper working hard to keep it straight. Now he's going to switch to curl it now that he's past the guards. And it looks like a very good draw. It looks like it's mostly behind cover. Yellow, Sheetstorm, setting the, maybe like a hack weight throw coming based on where he's holding the broom. On sheet C.
it's like Mean Green trying to draw in behind that.
Sweeper's trying to curl it on sheet C. I thought they were throwing a hack weight hit, but maybe they're just trying to get it down there and freeze to it. But it's going to come up light. Sheet B sweeping hard to try and curl the rock to hit that, make contact with the yellow. They make contact. I don't know. Is it going to be enough to get the rock out? No, the rock does not go out the back. Red's still closest to the center. Sitting one. No guard in front of it, though.
Last rock for yellow.
This will be yellow's last rock. Red still has hammer, as they have for most of the game. It is an advantage to have the hammer, but you don't want to have that advantage the whole game.
Unless you can steal every end. I've had a few games like that.
Well, then the other team would have the hammer the whole end, the whole game.
That is true. I guess it's hard to have the hammer the entire game and be winning.
Yes. I have been in a game where I had the hammer the whole game. Didn't end well. Sweeping hard on sheet C, but that's sailing really wide. They're going to make contact and tap the rock out the back. But the target rock at the top of the 8-foot, biting the top of the 8-foot, is still sitting there.
Last rock for Redwoods looks like it's going to end up a guard. No, it's.
Oh, they're going to tap Red up a little bit.
So Red sitting one with the last rock to throw.
A nose hit on that yellow rock could let them sit two. If red gets the nose hit right there and their rock ended up here, it'd probably outcount this back one. First skips rock for yellow on sheet C. Sweeper's on it right away. They're trying to draw through that port on sheet C, trying to get another rock into the middle underneath the guards. They're past the guards, sweeping hard to curl because they're just going to tap their own back. Almost hit the red, but instead they hit the outside of the red and roll out. So now red still has 2 rocks to throw, yellow has 1 rock to throw on sheet C, but red in a very well-protected position now. Last rock's away on sheet B. For the Mean Green Machine, they do make the hit. Oh, because they hit the back one, that yellow one's going to outcount, and they're only going to get 1 instead of 2. Still, they're on the scoreboard. 1 point.
They are
for the
cheering for that.
Nobody gets shut out tonight. Sheet C, first skips rock for Washington Monument from Rochester. Also sheet D, first skip stone for Big Park Energy. Sheet C, nobody sweeping.
It's a little heavy.
It's a little heavy.
They needed to slow down.
They're hoping for the draw.
I think they're just going to bump their own rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just tapped off their red rock that was there stays in. The shooter rolls out the back. Red still sitting 1. And red has hammer, so they'll get the last stone here. Yellow's final rock coming up on sheet C for Sheetstorm from Triangle Curling Club. We haven't really been talking about the sheet B, where they're from. Everybody on sheet B is from here at Potomac. We know and are friends with pretty much everybody. I know everybody playing on sheet B right now.
They're having a great time.
Yes, these are people who all know each other really well and are having a fun game.
Is it biting? I don't know.
Is it? It looks from, can't tell from the overhead camera, but if I look out the window,
it looks
like it's biting, looking straight at it out the window. I don't know if the camera shows it that well.
Sheet C,
Sheet
final
C,
throw.
Yep, last rock for yellow and Sheetstorm. Red still has hammer, red with 1 rock to throw. And the sweepers are on it right away, right out of his hand on sheet C.
Oh, can they get...
Looks a little light.
Yeah, I think it's narrow. I think it's going to hit this pile.
They needed to get 1 into the center.
Yeah, they did not.
They did not. It's just going to sail into being a high guard, which doesn't help. So now red and Washington Monument with the last rock of the end.
Got a hammer throw over here on sheet D. Big Park Energy with their final throw. They're trying to at least get 1. Red is sitting 1.
What are they lined up to do exactly?
I do not know.
They're trying to run a red rock back to tap their yellow rock into the 4-foot.
That's fancy.
That'll be great if it works.
Right? I love when those things work
I don't know if it'll work, but it's going to be good TV to watch.
We're going to watch it. Let's watch D. Here we go.
Although the last rock away also on sheet C at the same time. They're trying to draw to get 2.
Okay, let's see what happens He's saying yes, sweep it.
Sheets D, they're sweeping to hold the line, trying to hold the line.
I don't know if there's
across
enough
the hog line.
weight on
They
that.
made contact with the
It's
red.
a really light rock. No!
They did it!
Oh!
The warm room
Good
was
TV!
burst out into applause.
That was some excellent TV.
Yellow just tap, 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 gets the score.
Everybody likes when those choices work out, you know? That was great.
We love when the tough shots work.
Wow.
I don't think anybody saw what happened on C, which is officially our feature game that we're supposed to be paying attention to.
Yeah, but how could you
They were
not
just throwing a
watch?
boring draw.
Everybody's cheering for her. Oh, that's great. That was terrific.
Red did score. I didn't see if they got 1 or 2 on C. I'm going to give them 1 for right now, and we'll adjust if they update the scoreboard.
6. Yeah, I think 6.
Yes, they give themselves a 1. Okay. So all of our remaining games now in the 6th end.
Sorry if we blew your ears out. We all erupted on that one. All right. Almost behind the guard on Sheepy. It's a little bit wide, so they are unprotected, and it's in the back. So I think that gives a chance for Mean Green Machine on Sheepy to just draw in between those two. Hopefully put one in the house. They have to get a lot of points in this end. Try and catch up and at least improve that spread. It's a big point spread for them here in the 6th end.
Tough job without the hammer though to pick up 4.
Right.
Or even a couple.
Yeah.
It's possible. I'm pretty sure I've given up 4.
Oh, if you were playing me,
I've
You're
had
playing us. You're set.
There's a reason I'm on this side of the glass.
That's right. It was like pretty much I would be the person you'd want to be playing if you would like to gain 7. Didn't we have a game a few weeks ago where just like the first end was like 5? Really?
Yeah, but sometimes the other team chips their way back into it.
You can't give up.
I had one like that. We scored, I think it was 4 or 5, and then that was the last we scored for the next several
then they
ends.
just chip away at it. 1, 2.
Oh, they
1,
didn't
2.
chip away. They scored 5 on the next end.
Or that.
Both teams having their leads trying. Oh, nope, it's a lead hit on C. It's a second trying to hit on sheet C.
Yep, that
on
one
sheet
sails
B.
by on
Sails
B.
past. Both hits miss.
Sheet D is a 1-point game.
It's always fun as a lead when you get to hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun and a little scary.
Fun and are you sure is typically what I say.
I haven't practiced this.
You mean me? I throw 3.8s. You sure? It's like they're trying to do a wide draw over here on sheet B.
Sheet C looks like they're trying to put up a corner guard to protect the first rock that they put in the house.
Sweeping really hard.
Sweeping hard across the
It's
table.
really not curling.
Yeah, It went pretty wide. Sometimes they go that wide. Sometimes they don't curl back.
Did you see that? I mean, that was maybe a foot of curl.
And it's just going to be a little bit outside of the yellow.
Good curling is what we say, right? That was bad curling because it didn't curl.
We never say bad curling.
To the rock.
Oh.
Sometimes I talk to those rocks. They say that was some bad curling,
You have to
sir.
be nice to the rocks. You shouldn't talk bad to the
You
rocks.
don't
They'll-
talk to your
They'll come
rocks.
back and bite you if
The
you
rocks
talk
need
nicely to them.
positive reinforcement.
Yes.
Some people don't believe me when I tell them that they should talk to their rocks. Ooh, nice hit here coming down sheet B. Good job.
Oh, nicely done.
Really nice
Sheet
job.
C looks like they missed the draw. So yellow and Sheetstorm going to try and put another rock in the house over on the right side. Pretty nice draw for Sheetstorm on C. They get another rock in the house behind their guard. Mean Green Machine is going to tap yellow back. Looks like they're sitting 1-2.
Maybe. I don't know. I think this
Oh,
rock
the
might
rock
be
way at the
second.
bottom might still be, yeah, looking out the glass, it looks like that bottom rock, the bottom yellow rock is probably the second rock right now.
I think
Redwoods
Redwoods Tetons isn't quite at see a rock, hit a rock, but hitting things out up by 5 is not a bad plan for them.
Yeah, you don't really want
clean
a
up the
lot.
house.
Yeah.
Not a lot of. They don't want a lot of rocks in play. They want to speed this game up.
Sweeping
Trying to
hard.
curl. Looks like they threw it a little bit wide. Are they going to
no.
double themselves out?
No, they really got themselves out of the house on that. Oh, that hurts.
So no more questions about which rock is second anymore. It's definitely both the red rocks now.
The own double.
With one high guard about a stone's width to the left of center line up there near that black advertisement.
I should clarify that see a rock, hit a rock means your opponent's rocks.
You want a clean house, but not that.
I feel like you were speaking directly to me when you said that, Jim. That's like on a Saturday. Just to be clear, when I say see a
that
rock,
does sound
hit
like a skip to lead communication. Like when I said takeout, I meant their rock.
I think I need more words from you all sometimes.
It's like, I'm a new curler.
That's it.
I need clear instruction.
That's it.
If you're coming back to watch this later, we love you, Rob and Danielle. You're good friends of ours.
Oh, I definitely would not watch my games after.
I don't, but I know
Oh,
some
God.
people do.
They do?
I can't go back and watch my own games.
It's just
Even if I win, I don't want to go back and watch,
watch.
relive all my mistakes.
The part I hate is seeing what my slide actually
Right?
looks like.
That's the
Like,
thing. You think you look so sexy, and then you go back and go, there. Oh, that's a.
In my mind, I'm like John Landsteiner out there, sliding and like, no.
Oh, and nobody should ever see a close-up picture of their own face as they release. Everybody makes a face, sticks a tongue out, does something weird with their eyes. Mouth open. I don't need to see that on YouTube. Mean Green
Coming in maybe
Machine.
a bit strong.
They're just going to
Nice.
tap
They're
their own.
Yeah.
putting a bunch in there.
Still
and
sitting 3.
They have a lot of ground to make up, so this could be a big end for them if they play this well. Because yellow really didn't want to put up any guards. They didn't want to put a bunch in the house. Red is taking
Yellow does
advantage of
have
that.
hammer.
Yeah, but now they've got more rocks to deal with. And I
And
think
because of that high guard, it makes it a little bit hard to hit some of these red rocks out now.
And I think they're trying to figure out a way they can get 2
But
at
they're
the same
up to
time.
they're up to skips rocks. That was the first skips rock for red. This will be the first skips rock for yellow.
over here on this exciting game on sheet D, calling for the hit to get one of the yellows out, and they do. Yellow still sitting 2 on sheet D.
They
come
are
back to
still on
take the
vice
lead.
rocks.
Yep.
Sheet C still on vice rocks. They are lined up to possibly draw in, possibly tap up their own yellow into the house as a plan B. Or maybe plan A. I didn't see what they were talking about. Sweeping hard for line on sheet C.
And wow, really hard
They're going
sweep.
to
He's got it.
They're going to hit that
Really nice.
yellow, hit the red rock out the back. Didn't get the roll, but they did clear a red rock out. And it looks like yellow is probably
Looks like it's
shot
just
rock now.
barely shot now. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and here comes the first
Skips rock
Skips
on
rock.
sheet B.
Are they going to get a double?
They're going to get at least one.
1, 2, no.
Nope.
Nope.
They got one
That was
out the
tough.
back.
It was a tough line.
Moved some rocks around, but red's still sitting 2. Over on sheet C.
Oh, nice.
Red making the same play yellow just played, just
Again.
moving the rock up in the house.
Now they are definitely sitting 2. On sheet C, Washington Stone Monument.
Looks like yellow has the 3rd rock. Sheet B, final rock of the end for red and Mean Green Machine. Yellow has hammer though, so one more rock after this.
I think they'd really like to get at least
Sweeping
2.
hard, they're trying to get another rock into the house.
I think they have it. Just a matter of where and the line, and if it sets up a double. Oh, wow. Over there on sheet C.
That's a nice rock. It's a possible double, but it's kind of protected by that high guard.
All he
It's
has to
mostly
do
protected.
is draw in, though.
They just need to draw into the center. They need to draw into the 4-foot. And Redwoods can squeak 1 point out of this and move on to the next end.
All right, we're up to Skips rocks on sheet C and on sheet D. Sheet C, it looks like they're considering the run back.
Hammer rock coming for yellow.
Let's see if he can get the draw.
Redwoods. The Redwoods with the yellow rocks. Trying to draw for one.
Redwoods, yellow rocks, sheet B. He's got to draw, and he's got to
Green Machine
really
with the
get
red
it
rocks.
right in there. He's got the backing of the red. I think he's going to get it.
I think that's going to look really
Yep.
good.
They're trying to curl
Wow,
it, trying to curl it.
Beautiful throw.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, man, that is gorgeous.
Just perfect throw
and that's
for
one
Rob
for
Tolliver
Redwoods.
and Redwoods.
Redwoods.
And that's
To
handshake.
get
And that's
one
a
and
handshake. That's
handshakes.
the end of that game. 7 Redwoods Tetons to 1 Mean Green Machine. Oh, and over here
Sheet
on sheet
C.
C, they were trying to get that run back, but it went a little bit haywire in the line.
They hit the high one instead, and only their own red shooter rolled out the back. All the yellow rocks are still there. If you're watching sheet D, yellow has 4 rocks in the house, and they are up to Skips rocks.
Very exciting game on sheet D. So we're up to the first of the last 2 throws for that red team, and if it's me, I'm drawing in this way. Can you?
I can't do the telestrator on
Oh, no.
D. Telestrator only works on B and C.
I think, and he's not going to do that. He's going to take a little bit more of the narrow route.
Sweeper's really on it on sheet D. Trying to keep that rock's momentum up. Get that rock into the middle, bounce it towards the button. I don't know. I think yellow's still closer. But that cuts down a very dangerous situation where yellow is sitting 4 on sheet D. And red cuts them down to 1. Still, a couple rocks to play.
Yellow can make that same shot to
Yes.
tap the red out.
Red does have hammer, so both teams have one rock to throw, with yellow about to throw next.
All right, first of the
Back to sheet
yellow
C.
skip rocks on sheet C.
Last rock for yellow, but red
No,
has the hammer.
Not last rock.
Oh, it's not last. Oh, this is their first skips rock. Couldn't see that other rock in the back.
Oh, nice job.
Oh, he hits his own out the
Oh.
back. Red is still sitting shot after that.
That nice job was a little bit premature. It looked
Yeah.
good until
You know what I didn't see was this wall in
Yes,
front
yes,
of me
yes,
of plaster.
well, if folks donate to the floor fund, we can take care of that problem.
That would be great to not have big walls.
Not
in
have a
your
big
way.
column right in front of the commentator booth.
Yep. God, it was so beautiful until there was a rock behind that wall.
There was a brief moment of glory, and then it all fell apart. That's curling for you, though.
So now the last rock for red on sheet C.
And
And the
sheet
hammer
D.
rock for red on sheet D coming too.
Now, what is she going to do on sheet D? So she
Looks like
could.
they're talking about, Skip's still talking about it.
I missed Yellow's shot over on D. What happened?
I missed it also, but
We were also busy watching this thing on C. Clearly it didn't move the red.
didn't move the red. Looks like, yeah, I don't know what happened.
Those of you on the stream can hit rewind.
We don't have instant replay technology here yet.
We just have the back button.
All right.
Rock coming, last red rock on sheet C. Trying to hit that yellow rock and spill to the inside. They're going to make contact. I don't think they're going to get the inside of it, though. They get the outside.
Oh, wow. Gosh. I think they really wanted that to roll the other way.
Yeah, they
and
wanted
stick
the.
around,
They
but
didn't get the roll. Sheet D sweeping hard, trying to get a rock in there to try and tap their own up by it. And they got it.
Wow. Sheet D.
Nicely
Terrific
done.
shot
Very nice
there.
tap up. Yo sweepity to get one on sheet D. Kind of the opposite of what we saw in the last end on sheet D, where it was yellow making the big run back to tap and get in. This time it's red with the tap up to score one.
Can't see our clock, but how are we on time for our ends here?
Can't see it either.
So on sheet C, do you see a way for them to get more than two with this shot? This is yellow shooting.
Last rock of the
They're
end.
sitting second.
Yes. They have, I bumper weight right there. And then this one is 2.
That one goes there and the shooter goes there.
No, I think on the other side. Come on.
You want to hit, yeah, they're going to come up this way.
Yeah, don't hit the yellow. It's yellow hitting the red. Come farther down. Come all the way down to
I think
the
there's
red.
a port between those two yellows.
Like
to hit.
thread, that's what I
Well, we'll see what they're doing now.
That's what I
The
think
rock's
he's
on
going
the
to
way.
do. Or he's going to
Gotta
hit
make it
his
past
own
the
yellow
guard.
to
No,
his
it's-
own red.
Okay,
They're
it's
hitting
past
the
that.
yellow.
Past
Yellow?
that. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cut them down to 1, but red is going to score 1 there.
And that is 7-3 on. The yelling you're hearing behind you is not really for the teams that are playing. They are playing a card game where they get points if they
Oh,
have
and that's
Uno
handshakes
cards.
on sheet C.
What is that game? I see they have the,
The
card,
Uno cards.
We were debating that on our,
Is that related
on our
to the
Discord
game?
this
'Cause
week about what the name for that is. Final score on
You
sheet
can explain
C.
it.
Is that related to the game, or is that
Yes.
just okay? Okay.
It's
The way
rela-
you play is everybody gets an Uno card, and they only put yellow Uno cards 1 through 4, red Uno cards 1 through 4, and maybe a wild card or
Okay.
2. And everybody draws a card, and if it hits on your number that you have, you win. If it's something that nobody has a card for, like a blank end or a score 5, the wild card wins.
So really they're cheering for their own winnings behind us.
Yes.
So it's like side bets on that.
It is 100% gambling.
Okay.
All right, all the games over except sheet D. So if you're watching sheets B and C, we're going to sign off.
Why don't we keep B and C since that's the feature sheet? Just move it over to D. Oh, too late.
So we're going to say goodbye to sheet B and C. Those games are final. Washington Stone Monument beats Sheetstorm, and Redwoods beats the Mean Green Machine.
But if you are lucky enough to get our voices on your stream, we are the same voices you're going to hear for the next draw, because we're going to just take a brief break, and then we're here with you all evening. So
either you're welcome or apologies, depending upon what you think of us as commentators.
Right. I think a raise is warranted. That's what I
I think we can all double our salaries.
Oh, just a little heavy on sheet D.